At 5 o'clock tonight, our coverage of the coronavirus continues in Washington state in particular, where there have now been 11 deaths from that virus. We know Vice President Mike Pence is in Olympia today speaking with the governor there, Jay Inslee.
Now, Pence arrived about an hour ago. He did not shake hands with the vice president. They greeted each other with an elbow bump. 11 people have died in Washington from the virus. There are at least 70 cases. Earlier today, Governor Inslee announced the state will cover the cost of coronavirus testing for those uninsured. The insurance commissioner also ordering all Washington state health insurers to waive co-pays and deductibles for anyone. Insurers also must allow a one-time early refill for prescription drugs in case someone needs to go into isolation. The governor and the vice president just held a little public news conference. It lasted about 2 minutes. It is now over, but Mike Pence now set to fly back to Washington, D.C.
We will, of course, bring you any new information and sound from those two men speaking, Governor Inslee and Vice President Mike Pence. That news conference just wrapped up, so we will have an update on that news conference here as soon as we get some sound back into the studio. But also today, state and local counties' top health officials tell us that they will now be briefing the public twice a week on what they're doing to keep people, particularly in Oregon, safe from the spread of this virus.
Our Valina Jones was at today's meeting. And what are you learning about that meeting, Valina?
Jeff and Jennifer, health officials tell us today that the virus is not widespread enough here in the state to shut down any schools or cancel community events. And they really want you to just go along with your normal life, but take precautions.
This situation has evolved even more quickly than we originally anticipated.
In 1 week, the state of Oregon went from no cases to 3. Health officials are optimistic, knowing currently the virus has not spread further, including at Forest Hills Elementary, where a school employee became the first confirmed case.
The other contacts in settings like the school and the locations where people even had close contact where we thought they're at higher risk didn't come back. So that can make us feel good.
Today in a press conference, health leaders tell us despite the broader CDC criteria announced this week allowing anyone to be tested for the coronavirus, officials tell us here in Oregon with only 1,500 tests available, that's not the case.
Within the existing public health laboratory, I don't know that we could expand to meet the CDC criteria across all 4.4 million Oregonians who might go in and request a test. But the commercial facilities will spread out that burden.
Current supplies only allow for 40 people a day to be tested. Currently, the state is testing around 10 to 20. Because of the limited supplies, people who are hospitalized or have viral pneumonia will take priority, asking those with mild sickness to stay home.
Whether they have coronavirus or influenza or anything else that they might spread to someone else, we are asking them to stay home until they're well for 24 hours, as a community precaution.
Businesses and organizations are also preparing. Travel Portland is monitoring the situation at the start of Portland Dining Month, while TriMet tells me they are increasing their cleaning, targeting all surface areas. In a statement, they say despite that, surfaces are only clean until someone touches them. They're also asking their riders to wash their hands and stay home when sick. Now the state is hoping that those commercial testing will be available in the next 2 weeks. And you know, we've heard this time and time again, wash your hands, cover your mouth, and stay home when you're sick. That's still the most important advice that they want you to take. They're also encouraging people to get the flu shot if you haven't already. Reporting live in Northeast Portland, Valina Jones, KOIN 6 News.